From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Darrell Hayden, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boog, he's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
All right, ready to go here. And now it's the Braves DH, Rene Maraville. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And now 1-2. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Digging in, number 19. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Chop to the right side. Vientos steps on the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Bennett
Weber next up for the Braves, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Weber in his 5th season, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. This one in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. One down. Darrell Hayden up next for the Mariners. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Swung on, belted. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 5th homer in the series. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part.
New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joseph Espinosa.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there. 0-1. Hayden, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here is Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
To the right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Andy Pajes. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Dustin Harris. Hayden back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Josue De Paula now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now, Kevin McGonigal. That one's in there. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly, and they're down 2-0.
Now back, the designated hitter, Darryl Hayden.
That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 2 and the Braves nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Rene Maraville. Right through there for a strike. Maraville measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the third baseman. That's in for a strike.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Now at the plate, Bennett Weber. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Ball 1 there. Popped up. Young drifts towards it. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Mariners 2 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Joseph Espinosa. He back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And another ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And next for Atlanta, Colton Cowser. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Andy Pajes next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
The M's up by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball could be 2. On to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dustin Harris next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. This to third. Beatty to first. And that is the inning. Braves strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. His righty-lefty splits there.
De Paula.
And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Doty tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal. He was a strikeout victim his first time. To the right side, Vientos. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Rene.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Rene Maraville. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mariners 2 and the Braves nothing. Now it's the Mariners DH, Darrell Hayden. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Bobby Eldridge. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
So first and second with one gone. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brett Beatty. 2 on, 1 out. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now for Seattle, Cole Young.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in the play. And now it's Mark Vientos.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
And the righty deals. Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, number 19. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one to first, Vientos. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman, Bennett Weber. That's in there. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now here is Joseph Espinosa. Hit in the air, left field. Stevenson makes the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. That one at triple digits. The pitch.
Nope. Ball. 1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Mariners 4 and the Braves nothing. 2 outs, nobody on. Now a chance for Darrell Hayden. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Andy Pajes. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 0-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. The Braves down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up and in, and 1-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Goes down looking. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. That one's in there. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. Out to short. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kevin McGonigal. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So the lineup flips over. Rene Maraville next up for the Braves. That one fouled off. And takes low for ball one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Now down.
So they're down to their final out. And next for Atlanta, number 19. And it's fouled away. The Braves down to their final strike. And ball one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.